Click on the box.
It's a dick in a box.
Why is there, Kitty? Why is there a dick in? Are these boxes all full of dicks?
Mm-hmm.
This is the episode. Hey there, everybody. Dango Duo 999.
Welcome to the last bad end.
No, this is gonna be the good one. This is the one good one because you're gonna do it right. Now that I'm in control. So I'm gonna be taking care of them. Oh wow, that pan expression is the best.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be on the controls.
I'm gonna be pointing.
Yeah, Kitty's gonna point.
Max
Yeah, it's gonna be great because
I'm
gonna purposely do things bad.
No.
Is this a warehouse?
It's a stock room.
No, I believe this is the cargo room.
Or that.
This must be where they store all sort of things. All of the things for the vessel's freight.
There are wooden... excuse me. There are wooden crates everywhere. I wonder how old they are.
Junpei, Ace, and June stopped unconsciously.
Had stopped.
Yeah, had stopped unconsciously, pausing to take in their new surroundings. Santa's voice broke through their momentary trance. Well, we probably ought to start with finding the exit, right? Let's get going, come on!
It was that door. Oh, maybe that door.
Huh.
Oh, that was the door we came to, probably.
Yeah, Kitty.
I'm not good with doors.
Find it, Kitty! Seek a way out!
Okay, well, we gotta search
By the way,
every box.
today will be the last of the bad endings. Oh, I can't wait for another... Is the title of this video gonna be, like, the end? Like, the end, totally? For reals?
Yeah, for reals, because I think we used totally last time.
Yeah. I know, with the totes. Kitty,
Which
point
is
me around.
That box. These boxes.
A box. There's nothing inside.
Those boxes. There's a bag.
There's a bunch of bags here. I wonder what's in them.
Oh.
It's a card with a headshot. I probably shouldn't.
Search it.
A card with the ninth man's face printed on it.
What is that, son?
It's a card. It's a trading card game called Powerful Lesbians. Why is the ninth man on it? It has a headshot on it.
Oh, headshot.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what purpose this could possibly serve.
Oh my god, I totally know.
What do you think it serves?
It's a number.
What?
Well, these crates are quite large. They seem to be tied to one another with sturdy straps.
Didn't click on that bag then. 3. Santa.
A card with Santa's face printed on it. I think that's a description for all of them.
Yeah. Okay, let's go over to...
Actually, can I click this? No.
No.
I'm going to go in?
Yeah, let's go there. Oh, it's that tiny box, yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, not that.
Oh.
This is the only area with a fence around it.
Junpei, you think you could go take a look at that? Sorry, but no thanks. Why? I've got a bad feeling about it. Pussy!
Wow,
Yeah.
earned your M rating, like,
Okay,
didn't you?
fine. I'll go. I'm gonna get over this fucking fence.
Please be careful, Santa.
Yeah, what ifs, but just in case. Wait, what is he going to do with that screw? I don't see what throwing a screw at the fence is going to... Holy fuck!
Oh,
Ah, shit!
this... Oh, man.
There's electricity running through that fence.
Hmm.
Looks like it.
Then we can't get to the other side.
Well, we could jump over those crates, but we wouldn't be able to get back.
Oh, no.
So I guess we'll just take a jump over there. Okay. I think we can get over the fence by jumping over these crates.
What are you saying, Jumpy? There's a huge electrical current flowing through that fence. If you do that, you won't be able to get back.
Well, if I can move some of those crates over there.
Are you even sure you can move them? What if they weigh too much? Then what are you gonna do?
Oh yeah. Hadn't thought of that.
You dummy. All right, now let's turn. Sure, that way. That way.
Starport.
Sure. More headshots. Clover.
Yep. And that should also just be Clover.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the description for all of them.
Cool. And then the bottom bag.
Here you go, and that's Snake.
And then that tiny box. You open the box.
It's a dick in a box.
He's not a dick.
Oh, what if his real
hopefully.
name was Dick though?
No, that's Seven's real name. Because he's a detective.
Oh yeah, Dick Truman.
I don't know what's in these barrels. Judging by their weight, perhaps a liquid of some sort.
I'm eating a Snickers.
There's 4 barrels next to the wooden crates. I bet that's important to the story. Kitty, what would you like me to do?
Upstairs.
Upstairs, up we go. These stairs, they go up 3 stories. What are you waiting for, Junpei? Whatever, I'm going. Stomp.
Let's go out that door.
This is the only door here, except for the one we just came through, though. Then this is the exit. No shit, fucking Sherlock. Of course it's locked. Is it an electronic lock? Nope, just a fucking keyhole, right under the fucking doorknob. So to open this door, we've got to find the key that fits that keyhole.
If there's a lock, there has to be a key.
Oh, fuck, I hate that so much.
Let's go upstairs now. Yep. Into that machine thingy. Click on it.
It's some sort of boxy device. The monitor is off. I've got a green switch right here for you, and a points at genitals, and a red one, and some kind of lever, like a joystick. One of them seems to do nothing though. Doesn't seem to do anything though. Maybe the power's off. Yeah, maybe. There's a single green light on the bottom though. That means...
Click on the bottom. Yeah. Oh, it's a number.
There are several lights here with numbers from 1 to 9. Only the light with a 9 on it is lit.
What's the... No. What's that side thingy here? What's it?
I have no recollection of this. This looks like it's covering something. Yeah, it looks like it's covering your mom's ass. No. It looks like it's some kind of shutter.
Nice.
Maybe it'll open if we do something.
What about those little dotties here? Oh.
What's gonna come out? What's gonna come out of it if it does happen? Yeah, like I would know that.
Would you? Would you?
I don't think you would. Well, there are 6 holes here. They look like jacks for a headphone cable. Jacks, huh? Then maybe we put something in them. Yeah, something might happen.
Okay.
We have to come back here. I remember now. That's the 3x3 puzzle.
Oh, so then back and then...
I don't think you can turn on this yet.
No,
Let me just try again. You can turn it on.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. You need this to
leave.
What?
No. Yeah, that one. And now let's go this way. That's the door. The bag.
Okay, just to clarify that this is like the end of the road.
7.
Who are we missing?
Us and June. 1,
and Lotus.
2. Yeah, Lotus. Look at the box.
We have searched all the boxes. There's nothing in them.
How about the blue boxes?
It's locked. We need the key.
All the boxes have numbers on them. Oh, do they? Oh.
Ace bent down and picked up something that had been sitting next to the box.
Junpei, take a look at this.
Cards.
Was it the missing one? Lotus!
There are some number boxes and cards with pictures on all of us.
Does that mean we need to collect the cards we don't have?
Well, you gotta catch all the powerful lesbians to create the best deck.
That makes sense. Okay.
Oh my god.
So we're missing 2.
Well, there's some sort of blah 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 blah. I'm not sure what it is, however.
Oh, those boxes.
What could it all?
Here you go.
We found it.
You like pixel hunting? Oh, are you ready for the best fucking item description in the whole game? This is it, by the way. This is the best one. Oh, not cool, man. You took this picture without my permission.
It looks pretty cool, though. You look really handsome in this picture.
Hey, knock it off, lovebirds. Put it back in your pants.
What? Oh, we're not a couple, not at all, not in any way whatsoever. No, I would never date something like that.
That was not it. There's a pretty cool looking dude on this card.
This motherfucker.
There's a pretty cool looking dude. I love that. I remember taking a screenshot of this when I was playing. I can't take my eyes off of it.
Junpei.
I fucking love that.
Junpei,
That's my
just
favorite.
go into a mirror.
That's my favorite.
Was the June one different?
This must be.
Oh no! Don't look at it! I'm not cute at all, and I'm not photogenic, and I don't look sexy either.
That's a weird thing to say.
Next to Clover, my skin looks gross.
I feel like she would worry about that.
And I'm not sexy like Lotus.
I
know guys go for women who look like Lotus. But, I'm trying too. I'm doing the best I can.
I was half hoping we'd just be the number 2. Fucking game.
So please don't call me a board or a trash can or a cutting board or a...
Wait a minute. Chotomateo. I haven't said anything like that, have I? This card has a picture of June on it. Say something else, you asshole. Kitty, can I have a bite of your Snickers?
If you must.
You've been like teasing me with it.
I have not.
Hey, you're not you when you're hungry. Get a Snickers bar. Sponsor.
I wish.
If they just send those boxes of Snickers, I would just be happy.
Yeah.
You don't even have to pay us. Just send those boxes.
Yeah.
Done.
That'll help. They help me get through work. So we gotta go back to the boxes. I'm assuming.
Remember, kids, and now that you have your full deck of powerful lesbians, it's time to begin the game. You shuffle your deck of a maximum of 30 powerful lesbians and lesbian magic spells. I'm gonna make that game. Just you wait.
Okay.
They had finally collected all 9 picture cards.
Available to download on your local tabletop simulator.
I can make that.
Yeah.
All that remained was to insert the cards into the slots at the front of each box. Junpei stared at the cards in his hands, Ace peered over his shoulder at them.
You know which card goes in which box, yes?
Junpei gave him a look. Yeah, of course I do. It's really obvious. You just match your numbers to the numbers on the boxes. So, for instance, the card with the picture of Ace goes into number 1, and the card with the picture of Snake goes into number 2, and so on and on and on and on. And then this picture with a really cool looking dude on it.
He's
number 5.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Junpei thought he might have imagined it, but he could have sworn Ace stiffened.
I'll leave the rest to you, son.
I want to ask you to remember this scene, but you won't remember. It's fine. I'll bring it up later. It's important. He quickly turned and walked away. Strange, Junpei thought.
Oh well.
Whatever. Doing his best to clear his mind for the task at hand, he turned back towards the boxes. It was time to solve the puzzle of the 9 boxes. 9 cards with pictures and 9 boxes. Junpei stared at them for a moment and then began.
Number 1.
And then he did it.
2. Number 2.
It's like, oh, it's time for the most awesome puzzle yet, and then he just fucking does it.
Yep.
This is actually
And
almost.
the
This is
ninth
too
man.
much. Why even bother?
Alright.
Why even bother?
They all opened.
All 9 box lids popped open at once. He peered inside. In each box was a single pin.
Oh.
They look a little like sewing pins, but much thicker. Junpei collected them all quickly and shoved them into his pocket. Alright, you got 9 pins.
Woo! I'm gonna stick them up somebody's butt.
Yep. These look like the kind of pins you use for sewing. There are 9 of them in total, and they have numbers on them that run from 1 to 9.
Oh.
Gee, I wonder where they go.
Maybe up the stairs.
Maybe up my butt.
Not you. Do we have to make 9?
There are 9 holes here.
6.
6 holes here. And it looks like the pins I just found would be perfect for them. The ones you found in the 9 boxes, right? He's like just standing there. Well, why don't you try it? Stick them in. Alright, let's see what happens. I think 2, 4, and 6 should go here in the top part, and then 3 and 5 on the bottom part.
What?
Well, some of them lit up. Yeah, 3 and 6. I wonder if there's some kind of rule that determines which lights up. On. This is just, I think it's fucking digital root.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. Okay.
1,
Uh-huh.
2, and 3.
Uh-huh. In retrospect.
Oh, it turned them off.
Yeah.
So you can't get the digital.
Therefore,
again.
You have to do all the digital routes without repeating the same. I forget. We'll figure it out. Yeah, game. I'll figure it out once I get there, and then I'll complain that the game wasn't clear or something. It's fine.
Yeah.
There's a really long explanation, and I kind of just wish you would just let me start it, game. Turn on all the lights. Okay, Junpei, let's make sure we know. Please press the F key, kitty. Please press the F key. There you go. Ah, that feels so good. Thank you, Kitty. All right.
All right, let's make some digital roots.
Okay.
How do we make number 1?
It has to make 11. Which to make 11,
No, it has to make 10.
it has to make 10. Which, and we need 3 things.
So you need 3, 6, and 1. And then can we make 2? Just because my brain's going in.
Okay,
order.
okay. And to make 2, you need to have 11. Which is it has to be like the lowest number, or...
That's 9, 10, 11, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, maybe 1, 2.
Okay.
Let's make 3, which is 12.
And in order to make 12...
8, 3, and 1?
No, it has to be, because it's the highest number we're ever gonna use is 9.
Oh, okay.
And now you have to use the highest number you've got, which would be 8. To make 14. No, that's not enough. That's too much. In that case, it would be 7, 3, and 4.
Yes, that's 15 though.
Oh, it's fine. We just have to get them all together at the same time. Okay, to make 14, to make 4, you need 15.
13.
Oh, 13. Oh, you're right. 13. So let's try with 9 because we're not gonna use 9.
10, 11, 12, 13. So we need
1 and 3.
and
now to make 6, we need 15. And to make 15, we could do 8 plus 2 plus 5.
Yep.
And now we need to do 7 and 8.
7
This
and
one's gonna be tough because I think we're gonna end up repeating numbers.
Oh, I see.
Let's use the biggest one first, which is 9. To get 7, we need to make 16. So that would be easy. 9, 1, 6. And now to make 8, we have to make 17. Now, how do we make
That's
17?
15. 8 and 7 is 15. 16, 17?
Wait, say that again.
It's 8, 7, and 2.
8. Oh, yeah, you're right. What if I told you this is not the hard part of the puzzle? Fuck you! All the lights are on and the shutter opened up. Hey, does that mean... Yeah, we gotta do it again. Oh man, I thought I was doing so well. Okay, alright. This is the part that this is literally, okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what the F means, blah blah blah, what is that? This time there's 9 holes. So we need to insert 9 pens. But please press F. Oh. This is the part, now, this, Kitty, you know, Sudoku, right? Or Sudoku? This is it. Now, this is the part of the game when this is the first time I actually pulled out this guide, or I mean my notebook, and I filled it up with. I was like, okay, just time to just do the math here, and the answer for this puzzle is 2, 9. I literally went through like so many permutations until I got the answer.
What's it supposed to be?
Every direction has to add up to F, which in decimal should be hexadecimal, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A
is 10, B, okay, yeah.
B, 11, C is 12, D is 13.
14, and so F is 15, okay.
Everything has to add up to 15 in every direction.
I see. That is confusing.
Yeah, no, but I got it by hand.
Yeah, you can do it. It's
yeah,
just
but I'm gonna tell you, it took me probably like half an hour to figure this out, and you don't want to spend here, and it makes me look real smart to just give you this explanation. Boom. There we go. All pins inserted. All lights lit. We did it.
Yeah.
The power's on now, and the puzzle is not over yet.
I figured.
It looks like there's electricity. There's still electricity running through the monitor.
There's now.
Okay. It looks like there's electricity going to the monitor on the top now. All right. Let's see if we can activate the device on the top.
Okay. Let's do that.
We did it. A green button, a red button, and a lever. I wonder what these do. I think this might help. What the hell is this? Where did you find this? What is that? Where did you find it?
I was his inner thoughts, that's why.
Oh. I found it when you were messing around with the pinholes. It looks like instructions for the thing. It's a lift. According to what it says here, blah blah blah, this thing's a remote control for that. That? Yeah, that shit.
My penis. Oh.
What's he pointing to? Oh, that machine over there, apparently it's called the Pushmaster
That's
5000.
That's Santa, yeah.
Yeah. Are you serious? Whatever. So what are we supposed to do with the Pushmaster 5000? Please press the F over there. Actually, there's a coffin over there. I don't know if you noticed it.
I did not.
Yeah, we deal with it. We're gonna go check it out. We want to get over the fence. It's all like electrocuted.
So we gotta.
Yeah, we're gonna move with the crates. This is just welcome to another puzzle of just pushing crates. I think this one is not that bad. That's the reset button. Okay, that's good. And the monitor shows up a top-down view of the area where we can move the machine. Once I send my orders to the Pushmaster, I can just pull the lever. Alright, let's give this a try. Blah, 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 blah. There's a limit on the battery. You have to do this within certain moves. It's fine. It's fine. If this was a new game...
moves. Jesus.
If this was a real game, it would be like, beat this puzzle within, like, only 10 moves or something. Oh my god, Kitty. Please, please.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Alright. Okay, and I love that the top screen still tells you what you're supposed to do.
That's nice.
So, we have to push everything, including the Pushmaster, over here.
Oh, okay.
That's what we need to do. Now, if I understand correctly. Oh, okay, we can't move these guys. What we can move is these
the
boxes.
wooden crates, yeah.
Also, yeah, those are the ones who have to go over there.
Okay.
Now...
Oh, it's like ice puzzles.
It's like an
man.
ice puzzle. Now you know.
I don't like ice puzzles.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get this one on the first try. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think you've already... Oh, maybe you haven't fucked it up.
Okay. Alright. Now, if I put this... I already fucked it up because I have no access to these two guys. Okay. How about you give me a second. Kitty, make conversation while I look it up. Because this is a mechanical answer.
There's a coffin on the top. That's cool.
What do you think's on that coffin, Kitty?
What
What if I told you we're gonna find out in literally like 5 minutes?
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yep. It's been
How do you think this ending's gonna end?
I don't know actually. Somebody's gonna go crazy probably.
That would never happen in 999.
Nah, never has.
Pushmaster 5000. Here we go. I think there's another puzzle of this one later on. I forget.
That's silly.
Possible spoilers? Okay. Okay. The answer is
But yeah, ice puzzles though.
down 1, right 1, down 1, right 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't want an ad right now. Oh my god. Right 3, up 2, left 1, down 1, right 1, down 1, left 1, right 1. Oh wait, left, right.
You went up.
Huh?
You went up, but it's okay.
Oh. Left, right. Wait a minute. Oh god.
I don't know where you are already.
Okay. I think because I think it takes. I'm just gonna. Because I can't do this right now. Oh, I know I can't. Okay, I remember now. Okay.
Oh, and then you push. Oh. And then you go back.
No, this is right here. This is what fucks people up. Because if you don't push this up, then you can't actually solve the puzzle.
That's...
I remember. I was here. I was here before.
We've only got a few more moves.
Yeah, I think I fucked up one move. Yep. I am one move short. Okay.
No, you're 2 moves short.
Yeah. I remember now.
Okay.
Kitty, please help me.
Oh.
Kitty. There you go. Why must you tell me everything every single time, game? Okay. So what I have to do...
We have 51 moves now.
That's weird. Why do we have 51 moves now?
I don't know.
I think it's because the game is like, now you know it. Down, right, down. Down, right, down. Did I put... No, I didn't push this guy up. I pushed this guy to the side.
And then you up again. Right?
Oh, I think it's because I went the other way. Yeah.
No.
I think I didn't push this guy all the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, everybody.
That's okay.
It's fine, though, right? It's fine. Everyone is enjoying watching me do this mechanical puzzle bullshit.
And then you gotta go down. No. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then you gotta go to that guy and push it over.
Yeah, push it and then
up.
push it up.
Yeah, and then you push this. Oh, okay. I don't know. Do you have enough moves?
Where am I fucking up?
I don't get it.
Where am I fucking up?
I don't get it.
Okay. How about you read me the instructions?
Okay. Down 1. Right 1. Down 1. Right 1, 2, 3. Up 2. Left 1. Down 1. Right 1. Down 1. Left 1. Right 1. Up 1, 2, 3. Left 1. Up 1. Left 2. Down 1. Right 2. Left 3. Down 2. Right 3. Down 1. Right 1. Up 1. Left 1. Up 2. Left 2. Down 1. Left 1. Down 1. Right 3.
Okay, I got it.
It's because you can't actually solve it in 50 rooms, so 50 moves, so they give you a 51st move. It's impossible to solve.
That's bullshit.
That's some bullshit.
Okay, I'm done with the program. What do I do next? Just be quiet and watch. See, it's moving it already. You're programming it to do it, and then the little thing it did.
Programmed a Wobot.
Yeah, the Pushmaster 5000.
I liked him.
Awesome! The Pushmaster 5000 did just what I told it to. It is the greatest product ever in 1999. Call now. I lined up all the crates.
Excuse me, it's 2009.
Oh, you're not wrong. Great. I meant the no,
No.
and now we can reach the coffin. We just need to climb those crates over by the fence.
So
What
now
do you think is gonna be in that fucking coffin, Kitty?
The key!
I mean, you're not wrong.
And the corpse.
What? Why would there be a corpse, Kitty? Oh, do you like this?
That's cute.
You ready?
No, I wasn't ready, apparently.
They walked slowly past the row of crates until they came
They
to the
all
coffin.
went over the electric fence?
They stopped and nodded to one another, and Junpei put his hand on the lid of the coffin.
That's stupid.
Mommy! Just kidding! Gotcha, fuckers!
Psych!
He smirked heartily at his own lame joke. Junpei grumbled and shook his head. Whatever! Just open it! Junpei resisted the urge to remind Santa that he would have had it open a long time ago if Santa hadn't interrupted. Snap, 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 and quickly threw off the lid of the coffin. They peered inside.
Oh!
Contrary to what they had expected, the inside of the coffin was quite large. It was mostly empty, but not completely so. Laying on the bottom was a rusty key, and next to the key...
A golden gun. It's a gun.
Yeah! A revolver! Fucking dope!
It looks pretty old.
I wonder if this is a replica.
Junpei reached down slowly and cautiously picked up the revolver. In his hand, it felt heavy. Like a dong.
No.
He checked the cylinder. There were 6 bullets in it. He had never seen a real gun, or even a real bullet before. He couldn't tell if these were real or not.
Nah, the weight, man.
The barrel was rifled.
Rifled. I don't know what that means, but it's
I wonder if that's what the actual origin of a rifle. And nothing seemed to be blocking it. As Ace had said, the gun was a very old one. However, it appeared to have been well maintained. If it was a real gun, Junpei thought it would most likely function perfectly. If it was real. Holding the gun made Junpei feel unpleasant. Carefully, he placed it back in the coffin.
That gun's not gonna stay there.
What? You're not gonna take it? What are you, pussy?
We could shoot 0.
Of course not. All something like this is gonna do is cause more trouble. That's how you know Junpei is not American.
He's a good boy.
It's a powerful weapon that gives one person a huge advantage. Something like that would be way too dangerous for a beta like me. We're enough danger already. Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Maybe. Maybe Zero put this gun here, hoping that something like that might happen. In other words, maybe he put it here to make us fight each other. To the death.
In that case, we should most certainly leave it here. I, for one, have no desire to let Zero control me.
The others nodded. They had no desire to be under Zero's control either. Okay, we've got that figured out now. But you aren't gonna leave that key in there, are you? Yeah, of course I'm not. Junpei picked up the rusty key and slid the top of the coffin back into place. The gun back where they had found it.
I quickly respond to my coworker.
Freaking.
She called me too, so.
Wow, I can't believe Kitty would talk to people in the middle of a recording session. It's a rusty key. Maybe I can use this. I'm gonna go get us out of here while you freaking text your coworkers. What a loser. Let's just put this key in there and yatta! Sounds like that did it.
Yay! Sorry, I'm eating a Snickers. Looks like it's open, Jumpy.
You're not you when you're hungry.
Oh, I see.
I'm not functional when I'm hungry.
This key should open the door.
Hey, what are you waiting for? Let's go!
Just do it.
He's like fucking the door. He's like, just get out of here! It's opening. Let's go.
Yatta!
Kitty!
You found it!
You did it.
Yep. True ending, no ghetto.
Yep. You did it.
Why did I stick that in there? I'm gonna use that
Yeah.
cup.
Why did you stick that in there, Kitty, without context? The hallway that left the cargo room headed straight towards the stern. Why did you stick that in there, Kitty?
It was my Snickers wrapper. It's fine.
Junpei, oh yeah, that's what it was, It totally had nothing to do with me. Junpei and the three others proceeded down it silently. I think you're gonna get to see the room that you haven't seen up until this point.
Ah.
Some distance along it, a large room opened up to the left-hand side. It looked familiar.
Oh.
The iron grate covered each of the elevators. Junpei and his companions drew to a stop and began to discuss what their next move should be.
We've seen this elevator before.
We got off the one on the left just a little bit ago.
Yeah, it's on this side of the grate.
Mm-hmm.
Then we went through door number 6 and took us to the engine room.
So we went in a big circle.
Yes, and after that we passed through the cargo room.
And now we're back here.
I love her confidence.
It's really cute.
In other words, we made a loop. We're back to where we started. Junpei approached the elevator. Gently, he pushed the triangular button on the wall next to it. A moment passed. Do you recognize that symbol?
Yeah, it's a Dharma symbol from Lost.
And also the symbol in the puzzle in the fuck yeah, goddammit.
What? No.
The elevator door opened. Dharma.
God, we're gonna watch Lost one day.
Wanna get some? If we're gonna watch Lost, you're gonna watch like fucking either Ranma or like the fucking Simpsons.
Yeah.
Pushing the, cause you can't be. Are you gonna be like, can we just skip half of this season? No, right? You're too stubborn to do that.
I mean,
You're too stubborn to do that.
Lost is different.
You have to watch all of it, Max. Even the parts that don't matter.
Hey, no, come on. I'll cut out the parts of Sailor Moon that don't matter. But Lost is like, I mean, it's been a long time.
Wow, would respect Lost before Sailor Moon.
Okay, 90 Sailor Moon.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I was wondering.
Crystal, God, no. Fuck no.
Pushing the button had apparently restored power to the elevator. The elevator was now functional.
Yatta!
What do we do now? Son, should we return to the sea deck?
No, this hallway keeps going. Even if we do end up going back, I think we should see what's down there first. Yeah, I fucking agree. Let's go. Their decision made, Junpei and his companions left the elevators behind and continued down the hallway. Sometime later, Santa, who had been walking several paces in front of the rest, suddenly stopped. Set in the wall in front of him was a door.
Whoa.
So far as Junpei could see, there was no other way to proceed.
That's a nice door.
It was the door or nothing. Alright, let's open it. You have not been to this room.
I have not been to this room.
Junpei took a deep breath, readied himself, then grabbed the doorknob and pulled the door open. What do you think's behind here, Kitty?
The 9th door. Or a corpse.
He paused for a moment, then
There's only two.
into the room.
There's only 2.
And there he saw
Yeah!
it was an even bigger revolver.
Woo!
And there he saw the number that had hung over their heads since they had woken up.
9? Oh, it's in the cinema room, it looks like.
Not quite.
Oh, it's a church.
Like the number on every other door, this one too was a rough shape made of red paint. Its door was set into the back wall of the room. Junpei leapt towards it with a sudden burst of hopeful energy. It was a large double door, heavy, and full of solemn importance. He grabbed hold of the door handle and shook.
Yeah, no, Junpei.
Nothing. I mean,
That, yeah.
nothing, but he hadn't expected it to open.
Vacant.
The red sat on the wall next to the door. Its screen read vacant. Finally, they had found it.
Yatta!
You found it!
We found it!
Junpei felt himself overwhelmed by a torrent of emotion. At last they had found the exit, but cold gripped his heart, and he knew all too well why. As he stood frozen, unsure of what to think or feel.
Jumpy! Look! Behind you!
He spun around and couldn't believe what he saw. It was a door with the number 9 written across it. Was there
Ew.
a second door?
Where's the third 9?
Doshite? Junpei's voice was barely audible, even to himself. There's absolutely nothing else to look at in that screen at all. Nope. He stumbled towards the second door, as if somehow compelled. It was a small single door. It sat in the starboard corner of the room, on the same wall as the door they had entered from.
It's all pixely, I can't tell.
But in the opposite corner, and you're not wearing glasses.
Well, that wouldn't help, but
There was no
that's why I
mistaking
leaned in.
it. A red sat on the wall next to this door as well. Junpei shook the door handle pointlessly and muttered to himself, Why? Why the hell are there 2 doors? It was Santa who answered. There were always 2 fucking doors. Just think about it. Zero never said there's only 1 door with a 9 on it. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
A door.
Of course, we just assumed that there was only 1. After all, why would there be more than 1?
There was no more than ones of the other ones.
Oh man.
Oh, jeez.
Junpei was stunned. Zero's trick had taken him completely by surprise. There were 2 doors. That meant that all 9 people who he had met at the central staircase could escape and leave no one behind. Now the reason for the bracelet numbers being blah 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 was clear.
I don't think that's
Divided by 2, the digital root of both teams would be 9. For instance, blah 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 and blah 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 blah. The digital root for both teams would still be 9. Or blah 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 and blah blah blah.
But
including
and that one.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
there were many other workable combinations, but they all ended up the same way, with a digital root of 9. What did that mean?
What did it all mean?
The answer was quite simple. From the very beginning, the nonary game was designed to save all 9 people.
Oh.
Zero hadn't been lying. Zero had never said there's only 1 door, but anyone who had found themselves in the game would have assumed that was the case. Fights would have broken out. One team would likely betray or deceive the other. Someone might be hurt. Someone might get killed. But eventually, they would reach the room Junpei found himself in, and realize the pointlessness of whatever violence they had visited upon each other.
Except 2 people are already dead by this point.
There were 2 doors. No need to kill each other. They'd understand they would understand and be appalled, overwhelmed with guilt, even despair at what they had done.
Despair.
Perhaps that was the purpose of the game. That was how the nonary game was meant to be played. Unfortunately, they hadn't started to fight one another, at least not yet. But if one misstep was made, if the wrong mistakes happened, and stakes would rise and the news would tighten, the thought of it sent a chill down his spine. I think he's catching up right now.
He's already made mistakes
Yeah.
then.
So, what are we gonna do now, Junpei? A voice broke through Junpei's frantic thoughts. Santa's voice. It brought Junpei back to his senses. No use worrying about the future.
He has to figure out that he's fucked right now.
He needed to figure out what they were going to be doing next. There were 4 people in the room. Ace, Santa, Junpei, and June. Their bracelets' numbers were... blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm.
Which we already went through. Yep.
In other words, blah, 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 blah. But what if there were only 3? Could door 9 be opened with 3 of them? It took him no time at all to determine the answer. There was only one combination of 3 people that would give a total of 9.
It's without June.
That would mean... No! We gotta go back. That wasn't a possibility he was willing to consider. Santa and Ace agreed.
Well, what else do we... Wait, hold on. Let me math. 6 and Clover's 4 and Lotus is 8. That's 10. No, that would work too.
Yeah.
I agree. We cannot leave June behind.
Junpei let out a breath he hadn't realized he had been holding.
Are you sure? I don't mind staying.
June's body betrayed her true feelings. Her eyes were wet with the beginnings of tears, and her legs shook. It's okay. There is no way we'd leave you behind.
You're too hot.
Santa had said what Junpei had known the moment he realized which 3 people could go through the door. Besides, I would rather drown at the bottom of the ocean than escape with this sausage fest. Yeah, 'cause he can't just say he likes you. It's gotta be about his masculinity.
That would make him look like an idiot.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get to go to Atlanta.
What?
Are you sure you don't mean Atlantis, son?
God damn it.
Oh. Right. I'm so stupid.
Junpei, you're scaring me again.
Perhaps it was a sudden reassurance that no one wanted to leave June behind, but Junpei laughed harder than he had in some time. Santa and Ace smiled.
You guys are idiots. You guys.
June blinked tears from her eyes and bit her lip. She didn't seem to know what else to say.
Very well. Best we head back to C-Deck, then we should be able to take the elevator we passed earlier. Perhaps Clover, 7, and Lotus will have returned to door number 1.
Yeah.
From door number 1.
Even as Ace spoke, they knew finding the others wouldn't improve the situation. There was no way they could split into teams that could both go through the doors.
Oh, I forgot 7. Fuck.
Ace knew it. They all knew it. But there was nothing else they could do. They would find the other 3 and search for another option.
All right, let's go.
Ace looked at all 3 of them, then turned and headed through the door. Santa and June followed. Junpei started towards the door, then stopped. He had been too busy with other concerns to notice the room itself. It didn't seem terribly important now, but what exactly was it? Junpei looked around the room for the first time, noticing the things that weren't doors with 9s on them.
It's a pew.
A red carpet ran between 2 columns of wooden benches that ran the length of the room. That nice pan.
That's a good
The
pan.
carpet, almost like he just looked down at his feet.
Yeah.
The carpet began at the large set of double doors and ran towards the bow, towards... Junpei wasn't sure. Was it an altar, perhaps? There was no small rectangular alcove at the end of the carpet, and inside the alcove was a raised platform. Resting on top of the platform was a coffin. A coffin? A coffin? What on earth was a fucking coffin doing in a place like that? But before Junpei had time to answer that question... Hey, Junpei! What the fuck are you doing? Let's move! Never mind that plot element that was just introduced now. Santa's voice echoed in from the hall outside. Right, okay.
It's Daijobu.
It's Daijobu, I'll be right there. Junpei turned on his heel and left the quiet, somber room.
Knock, knock. That's one of my greatest fears.
Oh yeah, that's a bad one. That and being buried alive.
Being trapped in a coffin and then buried alive.
Yeah, yeah.
Nope, I don't like enclosed spaces.
They took the elevator up to C deck. Let's not talk about that. Do you understand? That's the first ending I got.
Ah! Yeah, that's confusing. It's still confusing now that I've gotten all 3 bad endings, but...
Once there, they headed back towards the main hall and the central staircase. It didn't take them long. Junpei found Seven and Lotus waiting for them. They didn't look happy.
We've got a problem. Clover is gone.
Junpei and his 3 companions looked at one another.
Oh no!
He turned back to Seven and Lotus. What do you mean, gone? Santa, Ace, and June had their own questions to ask. When?
Why?
You two went to door number 1 with Clover, didn't you?
Seven and Lotus responded as best as they could.
Yeah, we went to the door together. But Clover barely spoke to us. She just did her own thing the whole time. There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1. She wouldn't let us go through 4th room. She just said, I'll take care of this one. And shut the door. She must have blocked it with something on the other side. Oh. We waited for a while, but Clover did not come out.
Just so that we're really clear right now, those are the cabins, by the way. That's the last ending you got. The little containment rooms. There were 4 rooms, remember?
In the captain's quarters?
Not the did they go through number 1?
Yeah, number 1. Yeah, she's within the captain's quarters, I would assume.
Oh, I don't know what room they're talking about then.
They're talking about, like, the captain's room with the captain where he's dead, probably. And he has the axe, probably.
Oh, okay.
We called for her, but she didn't answer. So we kicked down the door, and we went into the room. But... it was empty. Clover wasn't there. There was a door on the other wall.
Wait, did this scene? Okay, just to be really clear.
They went through door number 1.
Okay.
And it was open. We figured she opened the door and left by herself. We ran after her, of course, but... Well, obviously, we didn't find her. You figured that much out by now. So she's gone. Clover's gone.
Junpei thought for a moment. When did this happen?
We got here just before you.
Oh.
You certainly have excellent timing. So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase? No, we haven't.
Finally, Ace spoke. His voice had an edge of resolve and concern.
Very well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover.
I thought his lips moved for a second. That threw me off.
We haven't much time left.
They did move.
Let's begin.
His lips didn't move.
Oh. There were quick knots all around, and the 6 remaining players spread out. Manspreading. The worst. Junpei and June ran into the central hospital room and looked around. She's not here.
No, she isn't.
They searched a little longer, but with no luck. They couldn't find Clover.
Okay.
Oh, what's wrong?
I got it.
What is it? Finally, they gave up and left the central hospital room. Okay, we are recording for a second. I was like, oh god. That terrifies me during finales.
Yeah.
Slowly, they made their way back to the hallway. At last, they reached the stairs and Junpei spoke. Alright, I'm thinking we should probably split up. I'll head back to the stairs and take the elevator down to E deck. June, you take the stairs up to B deck.
Alright. That sounds good. But,
what?
could you stop calling me by that code name when we're alone?
Huh? Oh, sure, right. I'll do that. There was a reason Junpei persisted in calling her June, even when they were alone. Although perhaps not the best reason. He was embarrassed to call her by the nickname he had used when they were children. Honey. This is like about to get it on. 9 years ago. It came naturally. After all, they were children.
9 years ago.
But now they were adults. It felt strange in his pants to think about it like that, regardless of what he might hope for. To call the woman he wasn't dating by such a childish name felt odd for him.
It's silly.
Of course, to call her Miss Kurashiki or Kurashiki-san would be even more awkward, and simply Kurashiki-chan would
just
seem a little
Kurashiki.
brusque.
Without the horrifix.
Yeah. And although he couldn't put his finger on why, it felt somewhat forward to call her a Kane when they hadn't seen one another for so long. This is understandable. That struggle is understandable. In short, it was simply easier for him to call her June. I like the name June, that's nice.
It's cute.
And leave it at that.
I thought his reason was going to be maybe Zero's watching.
Yeah.
But he
Lol.
knows their real names, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going then.
The romance. Yeah. That elevator scene was... Yeah, Kitty's like shuffling her shoulders. Yeah, be careful. Connie. June, or perhaps more appropriately, Connie, blushed and smiled.
You be careful too, Jumpy.
Yeah, the name changed!
I love that shit.
Yeah.
I wish it had changed too. Jumpy.
Got it. Take care.
Mwah.
Junpei looked after her for a moment as she ran up the stairs, then turned around and took off for the hallway. I fucking love June. She's lovely.
Yeah. Running.
I like these scenes in this game because the area is so small and you're like, yeah, it makes sense. In VLR, they're kind of long to be like, okay, make it through this 2 floors of a structure to get back to the main area.
Yeah.
Tragedy always strikes when one least expects it. But to wait for a man to stand before him,
To stand before him.
striking him down seems almost crueler than dealing the fatal blow while he lies on the ground. A light in a dark place, June's smile had given him hope, both for escape and possibly for something else.
Getting it out.
It was that hope that raised his spirits just enough that he might soon be fully dashed. He opened the elevator door, and there she was. A woman sat, slouched against the wall. Lotus.
Oh.
Junpei felt his blood turn to ice. Her body was limp, and her skin, smooth and pale as always, was covered in bright red blood. Junpei felt his chest constrict. He couldn't breathe, and his legs began to shake. A slow, cold drop of sweat trickled down his back. He felt his stomach somersault.
Good thing we haven't eaten in hours. It's just bile.
It's just dry heaving.
Yeah.
Junpei's mind went black. All his thoughts
Blank.
replaced blank. All his thoughts replaced with endless hissing white.
That's why I was
Makes sense.
specified.
Driven by a little more than instinct, he began to walk towards Lotus, slowly. Each slow movement of his stiff limbs brought him closer to her corpse. Finally, he stood next to her. Robotically. He bent down and put his hand against her neck. There was no pulse, no rise and fall of her breathing. She was slightly warm. Something, somewhere in Junpei's shaken mind, told him that she had been killed recently. Yes, Junpei thought, his mind slowly returning. She had been killed. Someone had killed her. There was a deep cut on the left side of her chest. Blood still oozed from it, although clearly her heart had stopped beating some time ago. The weapon had been a knife, then. Perhaps she had been stabbed in the heart, once.
No, it looks like it's under her boob.
She would have died immediately.
Oh, I see.
That's
not where the heart is, though.
Isn't it here?
It's on the side, yeah.
That's the...
It looked like you were pointing between the two boobs.
Between the two boobs. He took that's the solar plexus, kitty. He took
you
little
ain't gonna
comfort.
get a knife through there.
No. He took little comfort from knowing she must have suffered very little. Only then did Junpei notice. Lotus's bracelet was gone. Lastly, let us decide how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1, to escape from this ship. 2, your heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or the text that its wearer's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically. Was that why the killer had ended Lotus's life? So that they might have the number 8 bracelet? If that was true, then the killer was whoever wanted the number 8 bracelet. Or perhaps more accurately, The person whom would gain gain the most by obtaining bracelet number 8.
I think it's actually who in this case.
Who is that? Who would benefit the most from the number 8 bracelet? He thought the thought had only just entered Junpei's mind when...
Yeah.
What? He heard a noise. A sound like a sharp knife cutting through wet meat.
Yummy.
It struck him as strange that the noise came from inside his own body. A moment later, the pain hit him. It wasn't merely pain, there was heat, extreme heat as well. He felt as though molten iron had been splashed against the side of his body. Finally, his brain made the connection. He had been stabbed. But where? His body quickly going numb, he couldn't tell where the knife had met his flesh. Given the circumstances, however, he had most likely been stabbed in the back.
Literally.
Whoever had killed Lotus had now done the same to Junpei as well.
I think that one should actually be whomever, but...
Yeah. That's the most silly thing. I don't care about that at all.
Yeah.
His voice was little more than a weak groan. With what little strength he had left, Junpei turned his body, trying to catch a glimpse of his attacker.
Yummy.
But as he did, the knife dug itself in deeper, twisting viciously. He collapsed to the floor, a puppet with its strings cut. His arms and legs lay where they fell, oddly twisted and awkwardly positioned. Junpei's body was entirely numb. He could feel the blood leaking out of him, but nothing would move. Nothing, save his eyes. As he lay on the floor, his life ebbing away, Junpei finally saw his attacker. 2 tiny images of the killer reflected in his eyes. With that recognition came nothing. He felt no emotions, no anger, no sadness, no regret. That paralysis that had claimed his body had reached his mind. His killer glanced down at his body. Then without a word, climbed into the elevator and was gone. His eyesight began to fade, the world grew blurry, and began to dissolve into an empty white fog. Kitty's like shuffling to the music. I love this track. The frog crept into the edges of his mind and worked inexorably.
Inexorably. He did.
Soon, it swallowed up the last that remained of Junpei's mind, and his consciousness left him. There was nothing more. Into utter emptiness he fell. Into 0. Whatever Junpei had been was gone.
He has become a nothing.
He's become a heartless.
Bad end!
Alright, Kitty.
This one's called 9. Or Coffin. No, I bet this one's called Coffin.
You think so? Think so?
Yeah. That's my guess.
The coffin ending?
Coffin ending.
Really?
Because we saw 2
sure?
coffins.
Oh.
2 whole coffins.
2 whole coffins for the price of 1. Yes. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? You thought too hard about it, Kitty.
Was it knife?
What? What? It's the knife ending. We have 2 more endings left. Also, I think...
Wait, what? Why are there 3 and...
Oh, they're out of order.
No, but...
Oh, okay. We have 2 endings left, and as I told you, 1 ending takes 1 slot, and then the final ending, you can actually get it wrong. So you have to do it over again. We're not gonna do that.
No.
And by completing the true ending right on the first try, you get both last images.
Okay. Is there a difference to doing it wrong?
Nope. It just ends earlier.
But it doesn't end in an interesting way or anything?
Nope.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
No, it's...
Torture room? Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Where is... It's not erased data.
No.
Is it, beginning with memories? Yeah. In that case, for now, we're gonna call it here because this has gone on for way too long. We are gonna start a new run, and since now we have actually done everything, it's time to actually do the first of the true, or I guess the intermediate ending.
The neutral ending.
The neutral ending, let's call it that. And that actually requires us to do things right in a particular fashion, so we can't actually skip through most of it. But we'll meet you halfway there on the next episode. For time being, along with Dango Duo, and Until next time.
Knife ending. We did it.
You